Hello everyone. So this is a quick tutorial about how to create chords, just because, why not? So why are chords important for songs? They're basic, like imagine a song like a cake. The chords are basically the plate on the cake. Without the plate, well, not the plate on the cake, but the plate under the cake. Without the plate, you can't really carry around the cake, and it's very difficult to actually get to the cake. And the other part of the metaphor is that uh, it doesn't really matter what your chords are as long as you have them, and literally any song can share the same amount of chords while sounding completely different. That's why I say it's the plate, basically. Uh, so there are two main different kinds of chords. And sorry, I'm about to get into some major music theory. Well, not major, it's more like basic music theory. But basically, there's two main different types of chords. There's major chords and minor chords. These often affect the moods of the song, and usually they affect things that way. So basically, with a chord, you have to at least have your bass. So in this case, it's going to be C4 for me, so I'm making a C chord. And just because, let's extend this to a full measure. And let's say we were trying to make a major chord. So for a major chord, the best way to calculate exactly what you need in order to create a major chord, you do 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want 3 individual note spaces, or I guess, steps. Steps is the correct term, but you need at least 3 steps between, or I guess 3 half steps, I don't know, but 3 of these spaces in between the first note, the bottom note, and this note. And then you need 1, 2, 3. So you need 2 spaces between here for a major chord. So I'm going to play this, and I'm probably going to edit in the audio. So as you can clearly tell, that was a major chord. It sounds bright, it sounds happy, it sounds that kind of stuff. But what if we want a minor chord? So I'm just going to copy and paste this over here. But say we want a minor chord. All you need to do is, instead of having 3, then 2, you need 2 spaces, then 3, and then you get. So that's clearly a minor chord. And you can basically do these chords as whatever note you want. You can do it in you can have an A chord or an F chord, etc., etc. Just make sure that when you shift these, that the bottom one is the chord you're trying to go for, like that bass note, and then these two are what basically allow the chord to be played. And the middle one is only what's important to create a middle or not middle, a major or minor chord. You always need to make sure that there is at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces between the bottom and the top note. And that's basically it for chords. You can put these in any order in your song, you can make them any length. So yeah.